Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, I'm excited to talk about another clone unit by talking about the 327th Star Corps who fought in the Clone Wars. Now, I love making these videos because it reminds me of how much they brought to the Clone Wars storyline and how much it hurts that they executed Order 66. So who were the 327th? Well, we saw the 327th for the first time in Revenge of the Sith, as they were led by Jedi General Aayla Secura, the female blue Twi'lek who we see in the Battle of Geonosis in Episode 2, and then in Episode 3 as a Jedi Master. She led the 327th with Clone Commander CC-5052, aka Commander Bly. Bly led the Advanced Recon Commando team, and Secura trusted him completely, which of course would be her undoing when Order 66 rolls around. At the start of the Clone Wars, the 327th was like every other clone unit, and wore the standard Phase 1 Clone Trooper armor. Once the Phase 2 armor rolled out, the 327th customized their armor with their distinctive yellow markings that identified their affiliation with the 327th. In addition to the colorized pattern design, they wore pauldrons and commas with their armor. Pauldrons are the shoulder pieces that identify rank, which we first saw in Episode 4, and the commas are the skirt-like armor additions that sometimes were blast resistant, and also protected against the cold and other elements. The 327th fought against the Separatist droid armies on multiple planets across the galaxy, and began their fighting under Master Secura's direction after the first Battle of Geonosis aboard 3 Venator-class Star Destroyers, including Secura's flagship, when they engaged multiple Separatist Munificent-class star frigates, culminating in the Battle of Quell. During the battle, the 327th took casualties like you wouldn't believe, and was so overwhelmed that it called Anakin Skywalker and his forces for reinforcements. By the time Skywalker's flagship, the Resolute, arrived, Secura's ship was all that remained of the 3 ships, and it was being boarded by B-2 super battle droids equipped with jetpacks. The droids were super hard to fight because of their mobility, but Secura ordered Commander Bly to repel them as Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and Captain Rex boarded to help. Now, after some intense fighting, Secura, Bly, Ahsoka, Rex, and a handful of clone troopers managed to escape the damaged cruiser when Anakin force pushes them into the escape ship while also keeping back an explosion with the Force. It's definitely one of Anakin's coolest moments, even though he's pretty injured during the blast. So a ton of the 327th were lost in that battle, but their danger didn't stop there. In the battle, their ship's navicomputer was damaged and its coordinates were changed to send the ship flying straight for a star in the Meriden system. After fighting to not crash into the star, they divert their ship into the planet Meriden itself. They crash land and the clones and the Jedi barely survive. They set up camp on the dangerous planet, which is full of tall grass that hides the dangerous wildlife around them. Skywalker is still too injured from the explosion above to fight right away, so Rex stays with him while the others, including Cameron, Flash, and Lucky from the 327th, search for aid from the planet's inhabitants. Lucky's name doesn't turn out to be true though, when they unluckily run into Mastiff Phalones, huge avian quadrupeds like the Veractyl that Obi-Wan rides in Episode 3, which kill the 327th clones. One of these Mastiffs also attacks Rex and Anakin, but Rex shoots off one of its feet to send it running scared. Why? Well, because that's what Rex does. Later, Commander Bly, Rex, and the others discover a Separatist outpost where Separatist General Lok Durd announces his new weapon, the Defoliator Deployment Tank, which is basically firing large capsules that spreads fire all over the place when they hit their target. The flames turn everything organic to ash, but droids are immune to it. Bly and Rex go in for a closer look when Durd suddenly tests the weapon, causing the clones to have to run for their lives. Rex is able to fire his ascension cable and get up into a nearby tree away from the fire, but Bly, with all his training and dexterity, trips and can't make the same leap. The shell comes firing towards him when Master Secura swings down on a mine and lifts Bly to safety right as the fire almost engulfs him. Bly is overwhelmed and eternally grateful for Secura saving him, which makes his betrayal against her during Order 66 even more painful. Bly and the Jedi then learn that Dooku wants the weapon tested on the Lurman population. So Secura and Tano enter the Separatist outpost while Bly and Rex help Anakin destroy the battle droids guarding it. Rex and Bly then steal their shield generators and they escape from the village in a Separatist shuttle. The 327th would fight in many other battles, but as the Clone Wars came to a close, the 327th's most famous moment approached. They were deployed on the planet Felucia as part of the Outer Rim sieges. They marched through the dangerous jungles full of accolades to take on a Separatist army in the distance, but it was at that moment that Bly Bly and his comrades received Order 66 from Chancellor Palpatine and shot Master Sakura dead. Despite everything they had gone through, they shot her in the back without hesitation. Such a sad end when you consider how close the clones and Jedi became during the war. The Jedi trusted them completely. So much that they never saw the betrayal coming. Palpatine was quite the genius when he figured out the only way to kill the Jedi was from the inside, to make their murderers their most trusted friends. It was really cool seeing Felucia in the Clone Wars Season 7, as we got that scene in Revenge of the Sith as well. What's your favorite moment from the 327th? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you, always.